House Martell's founding is unknown, except that they were one of the ruling families of Dorne, which, since the Andal invasions, have been a collection of feuding petty kingdoms, even since the other regions of Westeros began to consolidate into larger realms. When the warrior queen of the eastern continent, Nymeria, came with her people to Westeros, she took one of the strongest Dornishmen as her husband, King Mors Martell. Combining their strength, the two managed to unite all of Dorne under their rule. House Nymeros Martell has reigned ever since. The union of their people saw the Martells abandon many of their older Andal customs in favour of those from the east. For example, they began to call their rulers princes instead of kings, and their lands and title passed down to their eldest child regardless of gender. As Aegon the Conqueror waged his wars of conquest, he eventually came to Dorne. Here his army was bled dry by guerrilla warfare in the desert, a situation in which dragons were of little use. Deciding that conquering Dorne would be too costly, the Conqueror opted to leave the Martells as sovereign princes. House Martell kept Dorne independent from the Targaryens for 2 centuries, the only one of the 7 kingdoms to manage such a feat. After several repeated failed attempts at conquest, Dorne eventually joined the fold through marriage between the 2 houses. Shortly before the Blackfire rebellions, the Red Keep assumed a distinctly Dornish flavour due to the influence of the Martell wife, married to the Targaryen king at the time. This was one of the reasons that many nobles opted to rise against his rule in the Blackfire rebellions. The Martells thus defended his claim against Daemon Blackfire. After their victory, Martell was formally brought Dorne into the 7 kingdoms. Since then, the Martells have ruled Dorne in the name of the King on the Iron Throne, while keeping the title of Prince of Dorne.